Yo, what's going on? Delta Nian here, and we're battling again. We're using different decks today, though. If you saw yesterday, we used the basic Mewtwo deck, we used a Dragonite deck, and we also used a Marowak deck. Today, we're going to be trying out a Blaine deck, I would say, with Rapidash Ninetales. Main objective, let Blaine cook, and let Rapidash and Ninetales sweep. Ninetales is actually very slept on, I feel. It's pretty strong, only 2 energy, 90 damage. It could definitely destroy someone's strategy before they even get to imply it. So yeah, pretty strong. Next team, we're going to be using a Water Starmie Articuno deck. All we need is Misty to pop off, and then we win. So let's hope we get that off. And last but not least, we're going to be using a Grass deck. Now, if the first two battles go long, we won't make it to this deck because this deck also takes long, but it's a Lilligant Ivysaur deck. I mean, Lilligant Venusaur, actually. We have Farfetch'd in there just to have another Pokemon, but I might change it for red card. I don't know that I really want Farfetch'd, honestly. Farfetch is good early game, get some chip damage off, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm waiting to get Executor to replace Lilligant, honestly, but I think it's fine. And we could throw in, like... Do we have Giovanni in the deck already? We'll throw in a Giovanni. And yeah, with that being said, let's just hop into our first match. Alright, first up, we're using Blaine's deck. I feel like this deck is actually pretty powerful. Ninetales has the potential to just destroy up someone's team before they even get to like set anything up, which I think is very strong in this game because a lot of the strong strategies involve you powering up one card and just trying to buff it to the maximum, like Mewtwo and stuff, and Ninetales could two-shot Mewtwo, so it's definitely a pretty strong strategy. And Blaine could get some surprise KOs people aren't even seeing, especially with Rapidash. It only does 40 damage. Most people think they're safe. You pop on a Blaine and get an extra 30 damage, and all of a sudden you're doing very, very good, consistent damage. What does my opponent have? Ooh, Pikachu EX. That's scary. Oh, they started with Pikachu and Zapdos. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I don't think Electric has a way to get 2 energy on turn 1, though. So, yeah. We're gonna Tail Whip. And they're not gonna expect it, but we are gonna be able to one-shot them next turn with Blaine, as long as we survive. And that's gonna be great. And they can't even attack us, so we're perfect, we're good. I feel like this is the most powerful part of the deck. People just don't know about Ninetales Blaine. People are not gonna see it coming, and you can catch them off guard with some surprise KOs. And if we get a second Blaine, we could just end the game instantly, honestly. So this is the strength of the deck right here. We put down a Ninetales. We use a Blaine. We pop that fire type energy into this Ninetales. And we get Pikachu out of the video game. That's already 2 points to us, so we're in a pretty good lead. And they wasted all their energy on Pikachu so far, so we're in a pretty good spot. Obviously, Zapdos can attack for 1 energy, so that's pretty strong. And they start with Pikachu. Okay. Hopefully we get another base Pokemon here, so if they kill Ninetales, I don't lose instantly. Recard. Oh, that's actually pretty good for me. I'm looking for a base Pokemon here. Or, Professor's Research. Nice, Ponyta. Ponyta Rapidash. Honestly, perfect. And we're looking good. We're gonna put our Ponyta down. And we're just gonna take our base 90 damage, right? This might be a pretty quick game, depending on how my opponent... If my opponent can get another electric type, we're in a pretty bad spot. Well, actually, we just go KO for KO, right? So I think we're fine. And that's the power of this deck. You just get a Blaine and you can take a KO that your opponent does not see coming. I really like this deck, and honestly it's pretty easy to build. The most like hard thing to get is Blaine, I guess. You need to get a couple copies of Blaine. Obviously, you don't need the full art Blaine. It's the same thing. I think I got pretty lucky this game, though, starting with Vulpix Ninetales. If you don't start with Ninetales, things could get pretty dicey, but honestly, Ponyta Rapidash is pretty tanky, so it's not the end of the world either. Okay, they're gonna peck me. Hopefully we can get a... Not what I wanted. I was gonna say hopefully we can get ourselves something else, like something to switch them. I forgot her name. Sabrina? Sabrina would have been pretty clutch there. But it's fine. They still can't do much to us. And if they, yeah, if they switch on Pikachu, they lose. Alright, that's our first win with Blaine's team. Alright, next up we got Articuno Starmie. You could win on turn 1 with this deck. If you just get Articuno and you get Misty turn 1, you can just honestly win right there. Okay, it looks like we're type advantage as well. That's a good thing for me. Can we draw a Misty right away and just end the game? We wouldn't be able to end the game, but we'd be in a pretty good spot. But they did get their Moltres pretty quick, so that's pretty good for them. Moltres is weak to electric as well. Misty? Sabrina. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do much here. We might as well get our other Articuno into our hand, right? We'll just have it here, so he can't shuffle us out or anything. And in case he wants to use a Sabrina, we'll be fine. And we'll just hold on to everything else. I think that's a good play. I'm not really like the most experienced ever, but I'm really liking the game, so I've been playing a lot. Ooh. Okay, they're switching into Moltres. Smart. They're gonna start building up their Charizards. But hopefully we just get Articuno out and we just spam Blizzards and they don't even get to set up, right? If they don't evolve soon, we could just force a Sabrina switch and kill them. Or KO them. I don't know. I'm not trying to be PG. I could say fuck this guy. Like fuck that coin flip. He got 2? I don't like that. Misty. Okay, Misty. Please just give me 1. That's all I ask. 1. Thank you. Thank you, Misty. Misty, you can relax, Misty. Come on. But that's actually good. We're gonna start building up our Staryu, I think. And we're just gonna Blizzard because we can't Sabrina on the same turn that we did that. But that's good for us. Their Pokemon are all pretty weak now. They gotta pump the gas here. The whole thing about the 2 teams that I'm showing off first are just you get to attack and not let your opponent set up, which I think is very, very strong because a lot of these decks are setup oriented. What are they gonna do here? They can't switch Moltres unless they use their energy onto it, and they don't. Interesting. They're just building up for a Charizard, I guess. The fact that they could divvy up the fire energy as well makes Moltres really, really strong. Like, they could just give 1 to their Charmander that's already built up, and then 1 to the other one. It's pretty strong. They didn't get lucky, obviously. So, this is bad for them. Yep. Alright, last game. Alright, I really did not think that our luck would be going that crazy, honestly. I thought we'd have a lot harder of a time, but we're honestly going pretty insane at the moment. We've been getting everything in our... Oh shit. We've been getting everything our favor. They could just win right here, if they have Misty. Okay, this would be a funny way to show what's going on in the game right now. If they get 3 heads, I lose. Or 2. No, just... Oh, they don't get anything. Oh, Bozo. That's all I really gotta say. Play better next time. Make your deck better, I guess, is another thing I could say. Like, I would have hit that there. That's all I'm saying. I definitely would have hit that there. Do we build up Petalil? I think we do. Because if we get Lilligant, we're gonna be in a pretty good spot here. Oh yeah, I can absorb. I can blot. Hold this. Blot. Yeah. Hold that. The game that was scary though. They could have won right there. That's the Articuno special. Oh, they have double Articuno. Interesting. And they have Misty again. Misty, don't fail me now. Fail him. Thank you, Misty. That is so messed up. And that's the risk you play playing Articuno decks, right? Okay, we can get something situated here. We might as well get this so the professor can't draw it, right? We got our other Bulbasaur. And now we're just gonna hope that we get Lilligant here. Venusaur, Petalil. Okay, so we don't get anything there. But our Bulbasaur is looking nice. We're building it up. No point of even building up Petalil here. If we get Lilligant, then we give it the energy and we can start cooking. I prefer using Executor, but I don't have Executor right now. And that's really a fold on my part. I didn't know that the deck you chose at the beginning determined your whole life, but it does. It would have been pretty nice to just start with, okay, 40. We live. It would have been pretty nice to start with Executor. But I didn't know. I really didn't know. Okay, we get to evolve both of our Pokemon here. And now we're gonna start making things. Can the game stop? Thank you. Is it worth healing? Yeah, we live another one, right? 80. So we gotta use Erica if we want to live. That's worth it. Petalil is gonna do decent damage and it's gonna give an energy to Venusaur here. We'll take it. And Venusaur is starting to get built up here. We're in a pretty good spot. Maybe I should have put down my Bulbasaur there to start building up to the second Bulbasaur. I mean Venusaur, but I think we're fine. And this is basically why I thought we wouldn't make it to this team, because it's a setup-oriented team, right? And it's a Stally team. Bulbasaur can heal. It lives a long time. Pretty strong. He's healing. We're just gonna let Lilligant go down here. We're gonna get 2 energy to Bulbasaur here, so it's worth it. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna put Bulbasaur down. And we're just gonna attack. Let's get Venusaur in the front. This is where Articuno could be strong, because he could Sabrina and then just Blizzard twice, right? And then Lilligant goes down and he gets good damage onto Venusaur, but it doesn't look like my opponent's gonna do that. Also, Frostmoth is pretty annoying, right? Sleep is a very scary condition to put people into. First point goes to my opponent, but now it's my turn. I get a free KO here, and their best switch-in is Frostmoth, and I think that's fine with me. We might as well discard the Pokeball, right? Like, it doesn't do anything for us here. And I think we'll hold off on the Petalil, I don't know. I want to put it down, but he might have a second Articuno in his deck. I think it's better to just relax. We have energy, right? We'll start stacking up our second Ivysaur. And hit him with the Giant Bloom. That's going to heal us back to full. I think Venusaur has the most health in the game. Still doesn't live Charizard. Even if it had 200, it still wouldn't live Charizard. I mean 210. Because it's weak to fire. And yeah, he's going for the sleep. Makes sense. That's like his best play, right? The 100% sleep chance is scary. Did I wake up? Ah, my opponent is having horrible luck. I actually kind of feel bad. But we take those. We take those every day of the week. Yep. Alright, 3 forfeits pretty quick. Yeah. I'm just gonna end it there. I got 3 wins. Pretty quick. If you made it to the end, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Deltinian out. Peace.